the reality show. On today's episode, we have a very special guest, Miss Shontae M. Thank you so much for coming on the reality show.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for
Tell everybody about the play.
The play is called Rhythm of Success. It's about a 33-year-old director of nursing, Kristen Rielity, who inherits her father's billion-dollar record label after his untimely demise. Kristen struggles to maintain and enhance the careers of several artists, about 7 to be exact, and she has to deal with deceit and experience tragedy. So she tries to overcome all these things to see if she can continue to make her father's company a success.
Wow, that's awesome. Is that character based off of you? I hear your brother is actually going to be in the play, and there's actually an interesting backstory as to why he's in the play.
Yes, my brother, his name is Email. He actually is the one that got me into writing. Back in 2011, I was in a depression because I lost 3 close people, 3 loved ones, and I just was like in a deep depression. And my brother, during that time, displayed that he wanted to, do acting. He was already doing music as far as a hip hop artist. So I just, I thought of a way. I was trying to figure out a way I could give him a platform to showcase his talents. So, one night I started writing. I'm like, maybe I'm gonna write a play, and that way he can incorporate music in his acting skills. So I wrote, and then from that day on, I just found my passion. Like, that was it. So,
when did you start writing? This gets interesting.
2012. This is 2012.
Wow. That was only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That's freaking crazy.
I'm actually writing. I'm on my 3rd play.
So you've never been passionate about writing before 2012?
Never.
And now you're about to have your own play.
Yes.
That's a pretty compelling story, really.
Yeah.
How were you, first of all, I'm just shocked because you said you just started writing back in 2012, that was only 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You started writing because you were going through something, you went through a tragic experience. Your brother pretty much inspired you to, start writing this play.
Right.
And now you're going to have your own play at a theater in Wallingford, PA. How did that come about?
I was looking around, like, networking, and I met 2 wonderful people, the Hurds, Mrs. Ellie Hurd and her husband, and I gave them the background of my story, and they were excited about it. The rest is history. Now, September 20th, we're going to be on the stage.
Wow. And are you doing this all by yourself? Do you have, I know that you have, Mr. and Mrs. Hurd helping you out with, getting the play together, but what about the writing, the directing, the producing?
Yeah,
Who's doing
at
this?
the moment I'm wearing all hats.
Wow.
Director, producer, everything. It's all on me.
What's the toughest part, you think, about playing 3 roles, huge roles?
That's it, just playing 3 roles. Just trying to juggle everything and trying to prioritize things and, trying to check everything off the list. It can be difficult, but when you really want something, nothing will hold you back. So to actually work in a lab full time.
Wow.
So I find hours, like I'm up throughout the night writing, trying to check things off my list for the upcoming play. So, there's no sleep. But it's fine.
Well, that's reality.
It's worth it.
That's why you're on the reality show.
Yeah.
What's your biggest fear as far as getting this play together? What are you afraid of?
I'm not just afraid of failing myself, which at this point I don't think is possible. Like, I really see the finish line, so I don't have too many fears. Like, I believe when you go through dark times, that's the biggest issue. Like, that was my fear back then. Okay. I felt lost then. Now this is like, I see sunshine. Like, so nothing's holding me back. And
yeah.
I don't have too many fears.
So you're using your fear as your driving force.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So tell everybody how they can watch your play. Where is it going to be held at? How much the tickets are and whatnot.
Okay, the play is going to be September 20th at Stage 1 Performing Arts Center in Wallingford, PA. could contact, you can actually go into my Instagram account. Follow me at Shontae _M, SHONTAE_M on Instagram for further details.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show. Everybody, make sure you go ahead and watch her play. It's an awesome story. Yeah, please. Yeah, thank you so much.
First things first, I'm the realest.